Hi again. Right, so we know that English has stressed syllables and unstressed syllables. And we know that this gives English its unique rhythm, which is different to languages like French, which pronounces every syllable. We know English has word stress, and so in every word of 2 or more syllables, one syllable is more stressed than the others. Syllable, pronunciation, etc. So that's great if we're just saying one word, but usually we put lots of words together when we speak. And we call these sentences when we're writing language. Because we're interested in spoken language and stress in English, I would like to explain how we group words together when we speak. Now, when we speak, there are regular pauses. These pauses enable us to breathe, to think, to divide up our ideas, etc. Now, when we write, we usually represent these pauses with punctuation, commas, full stops, question marks, exclamation marks, etc. Here's an example. I'm a student. I study at university in France. I live in Grenoble, which is a town in the French Alps. Now, how many groups do we have? Listen again and count. I am a student. I study at university in France. I live in Grenoble, which is a town in the French Alps. We call these groups tone units. Some people call them breath groups, breath units, or thought groups, because we pause to think and/or breathe. Now, each tone unit is separated by a pause, and the intonation on that tone unit is separate from the other tone units. Look and listen. Repeat it a couple of times. Record yourself repeating the 4 tone units and listen to yourself. Do it with your most French accent, and then with your best English or American accent. I think it can be very useful for you to practice speaking English with a French accent and French with an English accent. I am a student. I study at university in France. I live in Grenoble, which is a town in the French Alps. Notice that the intonation goes up slowly, and then the biggest fall is near the end of the tone unit. Of course, you may choose to use different intonation depending on exactly what you want to say and how you want to say it. The most important thing to remember now is that tone units are groups of words with distinct intonation curves, separated from each other by pauses, often marked by punctuation, often containing a separate idea, and they're also called tone units, breath groups, or thought groups. We will look at intonation in more detail in the next video and in other videos. If you want to speak English clearly and understand it well, where you put the pause and how you use intonation and stress over the tone units is very important. Learn to recognize them and practice them.